Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my sweet darlings. Honestly, it is a pleasure and an honor to be able to have you here today on my channel, Still the Globe. Now, my darling, I am here to help get you out of this stuck and dark place that perhaps you may be feeling as though that you are, trapped in a certain circumstance or environment or situation that's not allowing you to propel forward in the way you would wish, okay? Or perhaps you were wishing you were, much more advanced than you are now. My darling, please do sit back and relax, because I am going to show you exactly how you can maneuver yourself out of this dark place, okay? So, my darling, how this reading is going to work is you have 3 options to choose from. Now, what I usually do on this channel is you usually pick an image or you pick a number, but today we're going to do that just a tad little bit different for you, my darling, okay? We want to keep up with the appearance, should I say, or keep up with the energy, okay? I want to make sure that you are always captivated and, keeping focused. So yes, apologies if you were seeing any glaring in the background, okay? That should have been fixed by now. So how this reading is going to work is you are going to pick a letter, okay? A letter that is hidden inside this box here, okay? So what I want you to do first and foremost is pick a letter between A and I. Okay, my darling, so pick a letter between A and I. This can be an absolute random number, random letter. I do not want you to overthink this, and I don't want you to put too much thought process into it. Of course, you want to make sure we're picking the right letter or initial that is going to get us the exact message that we are desiring to see. So, I want you to do this with ease, okay? Make this choice with ease. So just pick a random letter, all right, in your mind's eye. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick some letters out of this box, and whichever letter you have chosen is the group that is going to be for you today, all right? So let's start off with option number 1, okay? So for those of you who have picked the letters, we have B. I've not really got steady hands like this, so bear with me. B, okay, this is your pile today. If you have chosen E, okay, this is also your pile today. And the last one, where should we go? Here. So the last option, darling, we have is C. So if you have chosen any of the letters B, E or C, please know that this is your pile to pick, and you can fast forward towards your personalized section in the reading. So you are option 1, so you can go down into the description box, click on option 1, and you will see the reading that is tailored for you today, my darling. So if you have not picked one of these letters, please note the lucky letters are next coming for you for the next pile. Could you be an option 2? Let's have a look. So we have D, okay? D is for the next option. So next up we have F. So if you've picked D or F, this is your pile, option number 2. And lastly, let's have a look. Oh, we have I, okay? So D, F, and I. If this is the letter that you have chosen today, please do scroll down into the description box and select option 2, which is going to give you your reading about how you are going to be relieving this tension. And then last but not least, we do have option number 3. So you already know what the last letters are, but we have A, okay? If you've picked letter A, this is your pile. We have H, okay? If you have picked the letter H, this is also your pile. And then finally we have G. So if you have picked the letter G, this is your pile. So take a minute, if you have not taken yourself towards the section in the video that is tailored for you, please do feel free to do that now, okay? Option number 3, your timestamp is linked also in the description box. So with that being said, my lovelies, I will join you in your chosen option so we can dive a little bit deeper in regards to pulling yourself out of this little hole and making the sun reappear where it should have and always is. All right, so I will see you shortly. Welcome, my beautiful darlings who have joined me here today for pile number 1. So my darling, I'm here today to indeed help take you out of this dark place, okay, that you have been in. So what I do have is your pre-shuffled oracle cards, okay, which are going to give me a little bit of an insight in regards to what's going on, okay. So this is the pile for option number 1 for those of you who have indeed picked the letters B, E or C, okay. If you have missed the option picking, please do scroll back to the beginning of this video, as it is a very important and vital step to make sure that you are engaging in the right reading, because I want to make sure that we are connecting on the right path and on the right page, my darling, okay. So first and foremost, let's put your letters up here, and I'm going to turn over the card, okay, which was in the beginning of the video first, okay, as this is a very important card. So we have Surrender to Miracles, all right, with 2 dolphins, you know, just swimming against the waves. So be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubt that miracles can happen, okay. What's that? That's about releasing, okay, any tensions, releasing past belief systems, releasing old ways of working, and allowing yourself to stay in that present moment, okay. Really engage within yourself, okay, connecting with your body and allowing yourself to really feel revitalized, okay. Feel as though that you can be this lucky person on earth without having to do so much, okay. For those people who say you have to work hard so much for you to actually earn something or get something valuable, I mean, yes, that is one way and that's a process, but however, over on this side, this is about you taking the ease off the hard work, okay, doing it in ways where you can actually cut corners and make your work for you, okay. But we'll tap into that energy a little bit later. The next oracle card we do have is Sacrifice, okay. So it looks like you are coming out of this dark time. As you can see, the gold light is striking, my darling. You are stepping in to a golden opportunity. You are stepping in to the luxury. You're stepping into your happiness, into your sunrise, because you're not afraid of this energy that has been penetrating you or making you feel stuck or making you feel as though that you can't captivate, okay, what you're wanting to achieve, my darling. You are no longer, you know, backing down and, you know, staying at the back. You are now pushing yourself to the front row seat, because it's your time to get the VIP treatment, my darling. It's your time to claim the victory. Next up we have Clear Your Vibes with Archangel Metatron. So this is just simply an angel, okay. So this type of angel would like to help you relieve, you know, any negative energies that have been trying to penetrate your auric field, okay. They are clearing away energies that no longer serve you anymore, my darling, okay, because it's done its time, all right, and it's now time for you to move on and move forward. Next up, we do have You Create Your Own Reality. What you want you to. What do you want to experience, my darling? So this is about you choosing, okay, the life that you desire to live and actually believing that it's actually here on earth, okay? Seeing the abundance, seeing the luxury, seeing the beauty, but all by yourself, okay? No one else needs to believe in what you see or what you visualize or what you dream, because that has been planted in your mind only. You know, this lady, she's by herself, right? You will be met with like-minded people who have the same visions and goals as you. So it's not about you worrying about who's going to be with you, but it's about you actually making the effort right now. Okay, by yourself, taking that first step initially, okay, and seeing exactly where the miracle is. And then next up, we do have, check in with your body and release any tension you are carrying. Okay, so this, if you've been feeling a little bit static, or you're, if you've been feeling a little bit tired, lethargic, or perhaps you've been having some muscle strains or whatever it is, okay, in regards to you feeling, not as 100%, know that this energy will be clearing. All right, this energy is going to get back up to its standards because of the way you're going to treat and talk of yourself. Next up, we have open your heart, not just a little, all the way, and let the love flow in. So this is definitely about you allowing yourself to believe that there is goodness here, believe that there are loving energies surrounding you, rather than you seeing all the negative and the bad stuff that's been circulating around you. It's time for you to dissipate from that energy, clear it off, and allow yourself to step into a new light, step into a new reality, step into a new world where everything is just seamless and perfect, okay? But it's about you making the continuous effort to see your world like that, and not allowing other people to have to put in their effort for you to see the world like that, okay? It's only through your eyes, and that's about perception, my darling. And then the last card for your oracle, we have find ways to lighten up, okay, and not take everything so seriously. So this is definitely saying that you will be having the giggles and the laughter again, okay? When's the last time, you had that laughed session? When's the last time you opened up that chamber of secrets within yourself and had those, dark, mysterious thoughts that damn anybody was ever to find out and expose? You would not say a word, but you'll just laugh to yourself because perhaps it just made sense to you, okay? This is about you and your world, and allowing you to see exactly how you can bring the sunrise back into your life. So initially excuse me. So initially, my darling, I hope this is clear for you on the screen. Okay, so initially, my darling, what I'm seeing here, okay, to take yourself out of this dark place, is definitely about, okay, I hope you can see a bit better now. So yes, taking yourself out of this dark place is about you not allowing yourself to be penetrated by energies that do not serve your purpose and do not serve the type of beliefs and values you carry. So for example, if you're feeling down about yourself, or down about your career or your job or your relationships or your children, or whatever the case scenario may be, it's about you having to kind of just tweak it a little bit, okay? Flip the script. How would you like this story to turn out for you instead? Rather than you looking at something as face value, how would you like something to turn out for you instead, okay? So for example, you could have a career that's not, very engaging for you. So instead of you saying, I'm fed up and I'm bored with my job, you can switch the perspective and say, I am grateful I am working a career that is for me. Because even though the fact that you stated first may be true, the second fact, if you state that and believe it, that's going to allow you to feel better about your circumstances. It's going to allow you to feel better in your mood overall. And then it's going to allow you to find opportunities and allow you to explore different avenues or search for different things that's actually going to bring you this feeling state that you actually want, okay, or that career that's actually going to bring you some sort of happiness, because that is initially what we are searching for, okay? Bottom line, for anything to work for us, we need happiness, okay? And then we can start getting other things, because if we don't have happiness as the foundation, things are going to start off on shaky and rocky grounds, and we are not going to be feeling as invested into something, okay? So it's about you right now switching the perspective on certain things, okay? With this, you create your own reality. How would you like your world to be? Continue to create your world for you. Even if things seem as though it's not catching up or taking, the right amount of time that you had adjusted for it, keep going, keep striving. Perhaps there's just another way of you doing certain things, okay? And it's about you recognizing that in any moment, any day, any second, any time period, you can really see, the miracle that's about to happen. Perhaps you can meet somebody down the street that actually is looking to hire people, or you can meet someone, online who wants to connect with you, or perhaps you may be scrolling online and find that you're connecting with something that is actually what you want, okay? So it's about you actually staying in your world, staying in your bubble, and knowing that you are going to get the opportunities that you need to suffice, okay? The opportunities that you desire, you have to be recognizing that they are already surrounding you, okay? And that's by you changing the way you talk to yourself and changing your perspectives about certain things, okay? And of course, with this sacrifice card, this means that certain things will be removed from your life, okay? And these are the certain things that are not going to be beneficial for you anymore, and these are certain things that's not going to serve you, okay? Perhaps you may lose relationships with people, you may lose a career, you may lose something that's close to you, but recognize that this is the thing that was needed to go anyway. So don't hold any attachment to anything, and know that you are forever safe, because whatever is meant for you will stay, okay? Or perhaps it may be rearranged in a different way that's going to be proven more beneficial for you on this next journey and leg up that is going to be better for you, okay? So what's definitely important for you right now is, not allowing yourself to tense up, okay? Not allowing yourself to have these negative thoughts, because when you start having negative thoughts, you start creating, this negative environment, and that doesn't allow your mind to prosper, because you're not having those clear thoughts that you really want to have, right? And it's going to give your body, these sort of like tensions, right? Because that is where it starts. It starts in the mind first, and then it starts to develop in the body, okay? So, talk positively over your body, talk healthily over your body. Say to yourself that you are okay. Do these affirmations: my body is healthy, my body is fine, okay? The more you do that, the more you believe it, the more you recognize that you are going to get back into your natural state of flow, and that's when you're going to see a shift. Smiling more, okay? Where's that smile gone? Pile number one, option number one. Where has the smile gone on your face? Darling, darling, darling. Okay, we want to wake up in the morning, right? See the smile on our face. Show the teeth, even if you've got missing teeth, my darling. If your teeth are not even as white, it doesn't matter. Just smile for yourself and tell yourself you have the most beautiful smile, because I guarantee you, once you do that, you'll go outside and you'll align with people who would just, compliment you on your smile, and you may be not even be you may be wondering, like, how on earth could this person see my smile is so beautiful? And it's like, because it really is, okay? Start talking over yourself in the way you'd like to see yourself, okay? There's no faults on you. You must believe it, okay? And then you can do whatever adjustments you want to do to fix or, amend something. Or if you're fine, you're fine, okay? It's about you seeing yourself as perfect, seeing yourself as already complete, seeing yourself as the person that you already desire to be, okay? And so once this energy disappears, right, you are going to start to see yourself being back in that bubbly energy, being back in the energy that's going to make you laugh again. It's going to make you feel, like you're back in control of your world. So I do have some tarot cards here which I want to show you as well, just to give us, a little bit more further information in regards to what's going on with your situation, my darling. So we do have the turning point, okay? We can see, yes, you are definitely going to be taking a turning point in your life, okay? follow the rainbow road. I mean, in real life, we may not have a rainbow road. We may see a rainbow road on movies and in acting, and you know how the story goes. However, this is about you. Can you even visualize a rainbow road for yourself? Because if you can, that's where we're going to start, okay? It starts there. Next, we have focus. Wow, look at that, this lady and the owl. She has piercing eyes. She is saying, do not give up. Okay, this is not somebody that comes to play. This is somebody that wants to achieve. This is somebody that wants to dedicate their time and effort to things that are going to be beneficial for them. So I'm definitely seeing that you are taking the opportunity to move towards a mindset that's going to keep you focused, keep you strong, okay? Don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt your intuition. The way you operate is for you, not for anybody else to clarify. You must recognize that you have so much strength in your own intelligence, okay? 1,000 people may turn you down, 1,000 people may tell you no, but I mean, if you meet the one person that tells you yes and then it skyrockets from there, I mean, who are these people anyway, right? You are going to align with people who match the same energy that you're on, so it's important that you remain focused and dedicated towards the path, okay, that you want to go down, darling. And we have satisfaction. Oh, I'm loving the animals here. So what we've got, a tiger, all right, fierceness, all right. This is giving me fast and quick energy. So this is saying that you are going to be satisfied, okay, with where you end up, right? So whatever you do to remain focused right now, whatever you do to create this reality or create this world that you want to live in, it's going to bring you so much darn satisfaction that you're so glad that you turned the other way, that you walked away from things that are no longer beneficiary for you right now. And it's about you recognizing that you are taking this step for yourself, okay, for yourself first, because it's going to show you how the rest of your life plays out for you in the most beautiful ways. And then we have transitioning. So yes, I mean, you know, when you are when you're a baby, okay, it's like, you know, you're born with fresh new insights. You don't know the world, you don't know what's going on, right? And you try to operate and do things by yourself. So this is saying that you have to take the first step, okay? Be brave enough to recognize that you can still figure out life for yourself, okay? Know that you are going to be transforming into somebody who's very strong, a very strong person who has the mind of somebody who's innocent and somebody who's been through a lot of stuff, okay? Allow your wisdom to captivate you and to make your heart grow fonder, okay? Because whatever you have learned so far on the journey has been a valuable piece of information, and we want to make sure that we do take on all the keys, okay, for this journey, because we're going to go down our path that's going to allow us to see the beauty in the world again through the eyes of an innocent child, and feeling as though that we are protected and strong as one, okay, all alone on our own, reclaiming our own independence, okay, showing ourselves that we can do this for ourselves, my darling. So, for those of you who have indeed picked option 1, it has been a pleasure and an honour to be able to read for you today, my darling. Unfortunately, we have to leave the reading here today because we have run out of cards. So, if you did enjoy today's reading, please do indeed hit that subscribe button, okay, because I want to make sure that you are staying here with me on this channel and staying with the community, because I'm going to have loads more blessings for you, my darling, and I would not want you to go astray, okay? I don't want to meet you 10 years later. I would like to meet you today. So with that being said, I do hope you have a beautiful day. So please do take care for now. Bye. All my beautiful darlings who have indeed joined me here today for option number 2, for those of you who have picked the letters D, F and I, it is a pleasure and an honour to be able to read for you today, my darling. And if you have just stumbled across this video without picking the correct additional letters / initials that are meant for you. Please do go back to the beginning of this video, okay, because that is a very vital and important step, and I want to make sure that we are connecting on the right page, my darling, okay? I don't want you to end up here by mistake. Unless it's a good option and a good choice, then I mean, you're very much welcome to be here, but I want to make sure that we're doing it the right way as well, okay? You use your intuition, you know exactly what to do. So I'm gonna pop your letters over here for now, my darlings, okay? D, F, and I. Let's see what's going on for you and how you can help take yourself out of this place, okay, where we're doing the Royal Rumble. So I'm going to look at your first card here, which we saw in the beginning of the video. As it was the first card, it makes sense to reveal the first message, okay? I would be as eager as you to know what this message is. So let's turn it around and let's see what we have. Ooh, okay. Surrender to spirit, okay? So once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine. Let spirit work its magic for you. So this talks about nature, you know, letting things take its natural course, okay? So this, you know when you like when you apply for a job, you wait for somebody to actually read your CV or actually, you know, see your application. Unless you've been fast tracked, then, you know, you've got to wait for the person to correspond back to you, right? So this is saying that you have done enough work so far, my darling. So let's see exactly what else is going on, because you are going to be propelled forward onto the next leg of your journey. Oh, the inner voice. Thank you, angels, for guiding me through my inner voice, okay? Have you been hearing, you know, these voices in your head, or these thoughts that perhaps are trying to steer you and navigate you towards a specific path or avenue that you should be going down, okay? These ideas or connotations that you know you should be following, okay? That's going to help you along your journey, okay? Really knowing, you know, the right steps to do, the right things to do, hearing the right things, okay, feeling things out, knowing without knowing that you just always pick the right option. Oh, all right, let's have a look. Next card, we have what is has no bearing on what will be. So what does your ideal life look like and feel like, okay? So this is saying that what has been previously is not always going to be around, okay? Doesn't define what can actually be. So this is giving me the information of you going to a next phase of your life, but just bear with me one moment, okay? Oh, we have anger in chains, okay? Oh, look at the fierceness, okay? This person is in agony. Oh my goodness, okay? No one wants to, you know, get on the wrong path as you, okay, because they can feel that rage. I'm pretty sure, okay, you have been shaking up worlds, okay, and making people feel as though, wow, you can do some definite damage. We have stopped looking outside yourself for the answers, okay? You already know them. So trusting yourself, okay? Don't need to ask. Trust within. We have no one said this whole life thing was a race. It's okay to slow down. Taking your time on your own timing. Lovely. And then next we have life can be hard and life can be wonderful. Which will you focus on? Okay, so bear with me a moment, let me just gather the messages for you. So option 2, darling, initially what I'm seeing here is for you, you have so much tension within, my darling. And what I'm seeing is your anger, okay? People can feel your rage, your, what's the word I'm looking for? When you're not happy, okay, it's like people get this feeling that they can feel this energy. And now what's happening for you, I'm seeing perhaps your life has taken a wrong turn, okay? And you may feel like this is for no apparent reason, okay? Because I'm seeing here, perhaps you felt like you have made all the correct choices up until now, so you don't exactly understand how your life is making you feel as though that you are taking on everything on like you are a target, or like you cannot get some sort of fairness. And what I'm seeing here is there has been a series of events leading up into a certain point that has just connected, okay? It's like when you get angry over something that does not remove itself from your energy, and perhaps you may start thinking about that, or you may start thinking about other stuff that has also got you angry. It's like it starts to come in bulk, okay? Everything that got you angry is now here together, and it's like it's so strong, and it's like a force pulling on your energy field, but not pulling on your energy field in a good way. It's pulling on your energy field in a negative way that's making you feel as though that you are a victim to circumstances. And my darling, what I'm here to tell you is I want to help you change that narrative. I know, because that it doesn't even sound good anyway. I mean, nobody should be a victim to their circumstances. But this is saying that the energy that you have been carrying is making you feel like that. And that is because you are looking at your current reality as if nothing is going to change. Now, darling, option number 2. Why are we doing that? Why are we looking at our circumstances as if nothing is going to change? We need to stop that today, okay? Time out. Because like it says here, what is has no bearing on what will be, okay? What does your ideal life look and feel like? What is the life that you desire to have? Bingo. Okay. You know the life that you desire to have, so how can you help yourself operate in that way without you having to feel as though that you have run out of time, or feel as though that no one is listening to you or nobody is pulling their weight? Because you can do this in such an easy way, okay? I mean, of course there's going to be a little bit of effort, but it becomes effortless when you do it the first time, if that makes sense, okay? It's like, when you run a race the first time, even though you're looking at the track and you're like, wow, this is a long track, I don't know if I can do this. But then when you run it the first time, you're like, oh, this isn't too bad. You get some sort of idea, and then you start calculating how you are going to make sure that you are in that victorious stage, and how you are propelling, how you are winning, how you're going to run it. When you get to the other side, or when you hit that corner, what you're going to do. I mean, you start conjugating ideas, you start getting the inspiration, you start feeling better compared to when you first started. So you have to take that first step, my darling, okay? You have to take that first step and recognize that you can have your ideal life, and it's not about you having to have everything in order, but it's about you actually just visualizing it, picturing it, and feeling as though that you already are living in your ideal life. Because once you start doing that, your inner voice, okay, this voice inside of you will start to change, okay? You will start to receive more positive and more loving messages, okay? This anger within will subside. These chains that are tied to different events that brought out this anger will be cut, okay? And they will not be given the energy or the time of day anymore, because you're recognizing that you're not living in this reality anymore, okay? It doesn't exist, right? It's like, when you have a mountain, is it a mountain? And it remains dormant, there's no activity. Like, that's exactly what it is, right? You want to allow that past energy to remain dormant, and you give energy to new concepts and ideas and inspirations that's going to allow you to feel as though that you are in control of your life, right? And you, of course, can do this in your own pace, right? Because you recognize, and internally, darling, don't you? You know internally that you are wanting to have a much more better and fulfilling life. You know the type of life that you actually desire to live deep down inside your heart. So why don't you live from that space, okay? Live from that space, because that's exactly the type of life that you want to have. Because you will recognize, okay, that you can achieve that easily and effortlessly, okay? We don't want you to remain in a position where you feel burnt out, okay? Like it says here, life can be hard and life can be wonderful. Which will you focus on? And if you focus on your life being wonderful, oh my God, the inner voices, I mean, the love, the reality you're in, it's going to be abundance, it's going to be luxury, it's going to be beautiful, it's going to feel like, wow, this is my world. But if you feel like life is hard, you're going to get energies and circumstances that repeat back that exact reality to you, and then you're going to get the anger and chains. Darling, we don't live here. I mean, unless you want to, that is exactly your choice, but we're trying to remove this energy, okay? Because you don't want to be in this rage. You know that you want to have an easier lifestyle, you want to be relaxed, you want to enjoy your life, you want to feel fulfilled, okay? So stop asking other people, or stop being around people who perhaps want to tell you what to do, and listen to your own self, okay? Because no one else knows the vision but yourself, right? So this is about you allowing yourself to see, picture, feel the type of life that you desire to have, and act from there, okay? Because you can't be in this energy and then in another energy where things are just not here, okay? You're living in worlds that do not align and match with your actual goals and values, okay? We need to match with our own identity and the type of goals and values that we carry for ourselves to allow this reality to be real. All right, my darling? So let's look at some tarot cards that I do have as well, that I've pulled to get some additional information for you. So we have passion. Oh, look at this. So, I mean, if there have been any troubles in paradise, I mean, with you connecting with another person, just know that you are going to relieve these memories, relieve this tension, or perhaps if you've been feeling as though you can't connect with someone, I mean, the passion that you want and the desiring can be brought back into your life, but it's about you not allowing, you know, this past experience to really take a hold of you, my darling. You want to make sure that you are in the energy of, you know, feeling as though that there is love, feeling as though that there are you know, people that actually genuinely care for you, okay? This is about you really stepping in to your self-love right now, because when you have self-love for yourself, you are going to be matched and met with people who are of that same value, okay? We have compassion, of course. So yeah, I mean, just take every step easy, okay? Don't allow yourself to feel like you have to have everything figured out right now, because you don't, okay? The art of living is definitely about you being in a neutral state, being in a natural state of flow, allowing yourself to feel your feelings and dream a beautiful dream, okay? What is the type of life that you desire to have? I mean, we've got this little girl and an alligator, okay? When we sense alligators and a little girl this close, we probably sense danger. But this is a total opposite here. We can see this is about two people aligning with each other and not allowing each other to step into each other's fearful worlds, or stepping into each other's worlds where there's havoc and chaos. This is about the both of you, you know, being calm and being civil. So I'm definitely sensing that perhaps, you know, this is definitely about a relationship, whether it's, you know, with a family member or somebody as a couple, and regardless, okay, this situation can turn itself around, and you can be civil, you can be calm, and you can be in the energy of understanding, okay, without both of you having to throw daggers at each other or feeling as though there's an empty space or void in your heart, okay? This is definitely about you recognizing that you do have the capacity to feel safe. And of course, this is definitely saying that, you know, the more compassion you have with yourself, the more passion and vitality you'll start to bring out of yourself as well, and you'll start to, you know, step more into your self-love and start to see and open up more about yourself, okay? This is about you stepping into a new light and recognizing your worth. We have karma here, so I mean, this is about resetting the balance back into your life, okay? You know, understanding certain situations had to play out for a reason, for you to see exactly where you need to propel forward now and where you need to go, okay? These situations that have happened had to be handled in the way it was handled, okay? And we're not here to kind of, you know, rediscuss and go back down that path and see exactly what was going on. I mean, we know it internally in our heart what was going on and what happened, okay? Karma and justice has been served in regards to this situation, so we don't want to go back and forth, okay? So no, whatever was done in the dark will be done or seen in the light, okay? So know that this situation is going to be finally put to rest. And then lastly, we have solitude. So yes, this is definitely about you going on a journey on your own, okay? Rediscovering yourself again, okay? Apart from the connections that you may have built with someone, or perhaps, you know, you felt the need to build with someone, this is about you stepping out of having to need someone or having to be around certain someone and going on a path on your own, because your own self-discovery is going to be much more fulfilling and much more purposeful, okay? This situation had to happen in order for you to recognize your own value and your own worth, okay? You do not want to put yourself back in the situation. You've learned and you've grown from it, and now it's about you taking this new journey on your own to self-discovery, for you to now create the world or create the reality that you believe that you can live in, okay? The life that you've always desired to live in is the life that's actually going to be coming for you next. But first, in order for that to happen, you have to make these changes by yourself, okay? You have to do this by yourself without you having to need somebody else here to help you, okay? How can you help yourself? That's the question, my darling. All right? So my darlings who have indeed picked pile number 2, option number 2, D, F and I, it has been indeed a pleasure to be able to help you today. Please do let me know your thoughts down below in the comments section in regards to how this reading has gone for you. And if you haven't subscribed, my darling, I do hope you do subscribe, because I would love to have you here on this channel with me here faithfully today. Okay, no options, no other options today, okay? I don't want to meet you in 10 years time, I want to meet you today, okay? Let's see where we go. All right, so with that being said, I do hope you do enjoy the rest of your day. Please do. Take care for now. Bye. All right, my darlings who have picked pile number 3, option number 3, with the letters A, H and G. My darling, it is a pleasure and an honor to be able to welcome you here today on this channel, must I say. So if you did not indeed pick one of these letters, my darling, I do recommend you going back to the beginning of this video, as it is an important and vital step for you to pick a letter that is tailored towards your current circumstance, okay? So I want to make sure that we are connecting and on the right page. So if you have mistakenly come across this option, my darling, it could be for you or it may not be, but I would recommend you going to the beginning of this video, okay, just to make sure that everything is aligned with your truest nature, okay? So I'll allow you to use your intuition for this so you can see exactly what to do, okay? So I'm just going to pop your letters just over here to the side. And we're going to reveal the first card, which we had your letters on, as it's only right. And these are the oracle cards today here, which have been pre-shuffled. And we're going to reveal exactly what's going on in your situation, okay? To help take you out of this dark place. So let's have a look. We have, surrender your addictions, okay? Whether you're addicted to substances, food, people, sex, or overworking, take action to begin to heal their addiction and replace it with healthier alternatives, okay? So perhaps there could be something that's, you know, pleasurable for you, but perhaps, you know, it's not good for you in the end. But let's connect a little bit more. Let's see what else we have. We have shine your light, okay? Thank you, Uriel, which is an angel, okay? He's an angel that wants to help you shine your light, okay? Share your light in this world, okay? Share your story, share your glory, share your heart space. Next up, darling, we have you can radically change your results by shifting your beliefs. What belief is limiting you? Okay. So let's see what else we have. We have downcast pride. Okay. Wanting to change something. Okay. All right, let's keep it moving. We do have make time to play, have fun, and be free. Someone is in need of your love. Offer it to them. Okay. And lastly, we have stop ruminating over what you did or didn't do. Let it go. So bear with me a moment to captivate the message. All right, darling, option 3. What's coming to me is you may have been bending over backwards for someone, okay? I mean, you have been going all out for somebody that's giving you very little in return, okay? They're giving you very little investment. It's not allowing you to really, you know, live your highest and fullest potential. And I say that because we have the card here. Someone is in need of your love. Offer it to them. Okay, and then we have stop ruminating over what you did or didn't do. So I'm seeing here perhaps there's this constant replay of perhaps you not being able to give what you need to someone, okay? Even though perhaps you may have given them a piece in time of your energy, but it feels like there's so much misplaced energy, right? It feels like that there is someone that has been requiring more of your time and energy, and I see that here with addictions, okay? Perhaps there's an addictive connection where someone is, you know, taking over your time and space to the point where you're starting to lose an essence of yourself. You're starting to lose, you know, your core value. You're starting to lose, I mean, what you were looking forward to. Okay, you're starting to lose this essence of yourself and the light, okay? The happiness, darling, is initially what I'm trying to say, right? Overall, you have been giving so much of your time and attention away to someone else that is not as deserving of your energy because they're not invested in it as much, okay? Or they're not giving you the same amount of time and energy that you require for yourself to function and to be able to do the things that you want to do. And I'm seeing here, it's definitely about you recognizing that this pattern and it needs to stop today. Or it may have stopped, okay? But it stops now. Because this energy is like a leech, okay? And it's taking more from you and it's not allowing you to shine. It's not allowing you to, you know, really step into your authentic energy, because I'm seeing you're perhaps a very giving person, okay? You like to see people shine. You like to see people well. You like to see people fulfilled, you know, in the loving energy and time and space. But then, you know, if you're constantly trying to give that energy to somebody else, what about yourself, okay? Why is that leaving you depleted, okay? We want to get to the root of that cause, because you shining your light, shining your love on somebody else should not leave you feeling defeated, should not leave you feeling negative, should not leave you feeling as though that you're not good enough or that you don't have as much to offer, darling, okay? We want to stop this connection here. Okay, and not in a way, I mean, you don't have to cut it off and say, you know what, I never want to speak to you again or see you again, or, you know, be in your life, whatever it is. But you need to kind of withdraw your time and attention from it, because it's kind of taken away from your true self, okay? And we want to put you back in the reality where you can, you know, really feel like yourself again. Okay, we have you can radically change your results by shifting your beliefs, okay? This is about you recognizing that you have great potential to offer people, and even this person as well, right? But you must believe that what you're saying is true. What you're saying has value. When you speak, you have value. What you know inside of you, you have value. Your intuition is very valuable. Your wisdom is very, very valuable. You hold yourself with integrity, with high regard. You place so much value on yourself, okay? You're an asset. You're not a liability. You must recognize your worth, because when you're giving your time and energy to these people, they may be taking from you because they feel as though that you're perhaps an easy target, or you're somebody that's just always overgiven, so that you're just going to give to them anyway. But that's a fantasy game that they need to stop, because that's not going to happen. And what I'm initially seeing here is you are somebody that holds a lot of weight, okay, when it comes to yourself and what you know, and you know how you can operate, right? So once you start to believe in yourself as somebody who is deserving of certain things, somebody who is deserving of happiness, deserving of luxury, deserving of abundance, deserving of love, right? Putting yourself in that category and really believe in it, and not allowing yourself to back down or take on other things that you just don't want to do. The word no is going to be your favorite word in your vocabulary, because you're going to be cutting back certain things that you do for others and allowing yourself to shine forth, okay? This is the time where you're going to put yourself in the spotlight and shine forth, because the more you say yes to yourself and no to others, I mean, in its own regard, you're going to be recognizing how your beliefs are going to shift and work for you. What do you believe? Do you believe what you believe? That's the question. Because once you believe what you actually do believe, and it's something positive and something in the highest regards that you do want, is something that can actually come through for you. Okay, like we have here, make time to play, have fun and be free. That's the energy that you want to come into. You want to feel as though that you can do anything in the most light-hearted ways, having that innocent and pure space, having that innocent heart, okay, not feeling guilty for the choices that you do make, because it's always coming from a tender, loving place, right? Because you're settled in that energy. That energy is you, so whatever you do, it's going to be fun, right? So you want to make sure that you put yourself in that energy, in that time space, okay? Because you're going to be recognizing that you have so much to offer. You have such a high potential. But because other people are failing to recognize this, this is what's leeching over your energy field. This is what is allowing you to kind of, you know, back down in a sense in regards to how much authority and power that you actually do carry, my darling. And we want to keep you in this light, this bold light that's beautiful, that's radiant, and that other people can see, right? So we want you to act from the energy of feeling as though that you are able to, you know, believe who you are, okay? Believe who you say you are, right? Without there being any dismissal or any room to question the type of character that you actually are, because nobody can do that, right? Because you're settled in your character. And if somebody was to do that, they couldn't tarnish you, or they couldn't break you, or they couldn't get the energy that they desire from you, because it doesn't exist, because you are living and ruminating in your own energy field and in your own world, okay? So when we want to keep that energy there. So I do have some tarot cards for you, and I want to see exactly, you know, what else we can get for you. What are further messages, right? So we have roots here. So yes, this is definitely about you planting yourself, okay? Planting your energy. You know, when your root, it's kind of hard to dig up a root, right? Like a tree. I mean, I couldn't just go out there with a bucket and shovel and just dig up a tree right now. I mean, it would take me ages, right? So this is about you setting the foundation, okay? Going deep beneath the grounds, okay? Really fertilizing who you are as a person, growing your character, growing your value, you know, being big and bold and assertive, so people can actually see the type of person you are. Nobody can tarnish it, okay? Nobody can break roots, okay? Unless you actually, you know, take the time and energy to actually go and do that. But that's going to take a very long time, right? So, and as they've been doing that, that's giving you more energy for you to further plant yourself. So we want to make sure that you are very certain of yourself, and you are carrying the same character, abilities and beliefs and values that you hold within, because nobody is going to break this new character or this new belief system that you are holding, because it holds weight and it is strong, it's strengthened. Okay, we have departure. So yes, I mean, this is definitely a time for someone to go, or things to go that don't serve you anymore. Okay, we can see the bird here, it's got a little bit of a leaf in its mouth. Okay, this is saying, you know, the things that's going to be taken away from you is going to be so small and minuscule in regards to what you actually do have. Because imagine just taking one leaf off of the tree. The tree's got thousands of other leaves on its branches. Okay, do you think it's going to really notice or care as much about this one leaf? No, it's not, because it can regrow this leaf again. Okay, it can have more things to actually focus on. So it's about you recognizing that the things that are going to be left from your life are very small, so you won't even notice them when it's gone. Okay, we have perfection. So you are going to be seeing, okay, yourself as perfection now, right? Not somebody who carries faults. I mean, yes, okay, we will carry faults, but we don't want to have that analogy right now. That's not beneficial for us. The analogy that we want to carry with us is that we are perfect as we are, with our faults included and with whatever. Okay, but we are perfect. Okay, we are perfection. You are going to be seeing yourself through the eyes of perfection. I mean, look, we've got eyes here and eyes here. Your eyes are going to tell a very important story. Whenever people look at you, I mean, they're not going to be able to dismay or sway your character, okay, because you've got the strong foundation built within you. Your eyes tell a very important story. Your focus, okay, when you look at something, you can focus on it, you can concentrate on it. So that's the energy that you are going to be having within. And with adaptability here, you are going to be adapting or being able to adapt to different circumstances and situations now. What once left you out in the cold is not going to leave you out in the cold anymore, because you have been through the rough, you've been through the cold, so you know how to maneuver through it now in a way where it's going to be much more fun for you. If a situation was to arise where it didn't feel as pleasant, you will know how to take yourself out of this situation, because you can recognize you know, the things that are going to be in your life or in your reality that's actually going to bring you value, and that's going to bring you this sense of perfection in regards to your belief systems. Okay, believing that your reality is perfect, believing that the things that you want is perfect, believing that the energy that you carry is perfect, believing of yourself that you are perfect and that you have so much value to offer is what's going to keep you in this energy of being free, being happy, being able to maneuver in any environment, my darling. Okay, I mean, you are like the strongest contender. Okay, you've won. So my darlings who have indeed picked pile number 3, option number 3, AHG, it has been a pleasure and an honor to be able to read for you today, my darling. Please do let me know in the comment section below in regards to how well this reading has indeed gone for you. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, my darling, I don't know what you're doing, because you'll be back again and again and again. Okay, so I don't want to meet you 3 months later. Let's meet today. Hit that subscribe button. Okay, don't lose me. Okay, like Flo Millie said, you don't want to lose me. All right, so my darling, with that being said, I do indeed hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll be sure to see you again soon. So please do take care for now. Bye.